This is 202. Parkside offices, West 5th, which is Ash Street and 5th. That's Basin Locksmith. Basin Locksmith, which is located here at 202 West 5th. And right across the street, we have this awesome, immaculate loft that's very updated, done, and schematics. Have this power white 30-50 ratio. Next door is the mixture of the paint, as you can see, and the processing unit has a variety of upkeeping on all the block. You can tell the paint, spackling, trim, the counterparts. Also, don't forget the moderated, specialized taking the lumber off, precision skill saw cutting, and laying out the lumber, pulling the nails out in fashion so none of the nails will be exposed to the vinyling, the covering, the wood that's eligible, painted and dried, put back in place, exact measurements versus the old wood, the old unsolvable wood, tarnished wood, the A100 trusted 100% Arcolite formula, exterior Arcolite latex, and there's the also the gutters, the numbers and numerals, umbrellas, the dishes, their directs. Washington 509-735-3591. That's going to be live. That's 180 apps coming to Streamline. The system they use for the RTK systems, which is updated and set up on all the updated systems on 180 media apps, is precious to all the communities here in Moses Lake, Othello, Washington, also Freda, Soap Lake, and also this is Beach Street and 5th Avenue. And these schematics run, upgrade, gives it a better appearance, as you can see. And you put the post, lines it up, brings it out, immaculate, ain't it? It's immaculate. Especially when you have all this aquatic center right across the street, Waterworks Aquatic Center, Central Bonded, and also a collection agency. Now the loft, 202 Parkside Office, West 5th, has a great outcoming for leasing out some property. And this is Locksmiths, Basin Locksmith. This member has all the schematics, as you can see. There's a wide variety of opportunity for business office, business owners, business office business owners, especially UBI number affected every year, like Todd Levette and Amber. And this is Locksmith. right in the corner, as you can tell. That's coming to you live, 509-735-3591, Andy Miller, CO, Benton, Washington, U.S. Fax is 509-736-3066. That's the Basin Locksmith Administration Office here, and this is the Locksmith Security, 509-765-8346. Bond insured, Basin L5933, Basin, BASIN L5933D8K, 509-765-8346. Can't miss it. So, right across the street from GTA and ETC, Freighter Transfer Station, and Grant County Transfer Station. And this is Parkside Offices 202. Can't miss it. Right across from Loft, and the house that almost caught on fire because the garbage lid was on fire. Now, you got that property, that house, touched up, spackled with paint. Take the shrubs out of the fence line. Beautiful. Now, modification conditions of mandatory and controlled substances. Mandatory revocation of possession of controlled substance or firearm or refusal to comply with drug testing. Controlled substance in violation and condition of fourth subsection. Possessions and so forth. These are modification conditions of chapters. Post-distance administration, Chapter C. Multiple citizens. There is a temporary and also delivery of processing. Damage of the laptop can consist of variations of order of restitution. Police officer would refuse to sign a damaged laptop. And also the damaged laptop on ordinances, I have insurance, proof of insurance, and they won't do a police report, so that's order of restitution. Miscellaneous and sentencing provisions. Restraining order gets renewed every year. Anybody trespassed for any time, you're supposed to give an interval time, and you're supposed to put it in documentation in writing that you're trespassed from the property. And when you're trespassed from the property, either you killed somebody, or you attempt murder somebody, you premeditated somebody, or you're going to jury, or you're going to court, or you're going to trial for murder of somebody you killed, or you assaulted, or you stole from. Any of those items of stealing, any documentation or remand rights or body cam of initiating or falsifying telemarketing fraud protection, wireless telephone protection act, any of those assessments, proof of any sentencing guidelines for assaults, threats against federal judges or certain other federal officials and employees, none. Pursuits under Section 994, Title 28 United States Code, the United States Sentence Commission shall review the amend federal sentence guidelines and policy statements of the Commission. If appropriate, provide an appropriate sentence enhancement of offense involving influence, assaulting, resisting, impending, retaliation against, or threatening a federal judge, magistrate judge, or official described 11-111 or 115, or the Title 18 United States Code. So that'd be the federal building, court building, and Richland, Washington, Jadwin Way on Lee Boulevard. I eat with all the federal judges and also in corporate of showing them at court dates in federal courtrooms. And those are for parameters of ownership, title, and also testifying about anybody on the dwelling that has affidavits, U.S. Bank, Chase Bank, Olympia Bank records, and also Sterling Bank records, a regulators report, and base and refrigeration, and also Vista Utilities and bills inquiry, and money from lawyers that paid, deposited to U.S. Bank, proof of the amount, proof of the first name, last name, Washington bar number, and that would be, of course, Becky Sackman, the Sackman firm in the fellow Washington, across from the police station at 500 South East Main Street. And that'd be Oompa Bank, Sterling Bank, and also Country Financial. Now, statements, inquiries, inheritances, and also $85,000 for it came from Oompa Bank and given it to, of course, Cimaron 5 INC, first name, last name, addresses, 225 10th Avenue, Madrona, and also Administration Office, Sunset Acres, 22 West 2100, 26, 17 and 26 Overpass, 26 and 17 Overpass, Othello, Washington 9934, and also the Carper Kelso, and also the officers that parked across the street and attacked me across the street from Base Insurance Company, and all vehicles parked at 1344 are responsible for attacking me, and also on December 2nd and December 3rd. Now remember, that's U.S. Bank, and we're over there with Jennifer, and that's the prosecutor of Ephrata, and we're sitting there giving the CD for the Washington collision report that was done at the police station at 411 South Balsam. Filling out a Washington State collision report, and also that's Carrie Murray, Patty Cantwell, and these documentation, and also the post office keys, and also the vault keys, U.S. Bank, Chase Bank, Oakland Bank, and Sterling Bank keys are downloaded and sent. And that's inquiry manifest record at Department of Licensing, Mr. Vasquez. And that's what the emblems are on my chest. It says Department of Licensing, Mr. Vasquez, staff members, 5 other staff members, Tri-Cities, Kennewick, Seattle, Tacoma, and also, and that's the cruiser certification that's on YouTube, Facebook, and Ephrata. And that's Sunland Motel in Ephrata. And Sunland Motel here in Moses Lake, now called Third Inn. Sunland, that's a Dano law firm right across the street from 100 Broadway and Division. 100 Broadway is Chiefs, Dana Law Firm, Walker's Furniture. Now, the federal setting guidelines on the restriction general accounting office study of an impact of operating setting guidelines system. 4 years. Now, the 4 years after setting guidelines, preliminary pursuit 994A1, the provisions of sentence 3581, 3583, 362 for Title 18 United States Code go into effect. General Accounting Office shall undertake the study of guidelines in order to determine their impact. Compare guideline system with operation of previous sentence, parolees, and 6 months are undertaken in each study report, Congress, and result in the study. No known facts or no jury duty. On jury duty, you aren't supposed to talk to any police officer, uniformed police officers. On fact, if you don't refuse to give them documentation, especially trespassing from Moses Lake City Hall, when you have a UBI number, business UBI number, and that's Amber Foreman, and that's also Todd Levette, and the administration office, and that's Bistros, and don't forget Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, Starbucks I-90, Starbucks and Stratford Road, and that's, don't forget Penn Mall, Subway, Rome, Boost Mobile, and Boost Mobile has Walgreens. Walgreens got Domino's, Pizza Hut, and Verizon, and also AT&T, also Seller. And don't forget to play games, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, Xbox, and also don't forget the Jaguar, Atari, and Nintendo, and also Xbox and series of whatnot. Business opportunities and all the exercises that Conger Lamb Weston providing services for all restaurants, bars, fast food restaurants, and stores. Rosar's, Yolks, Albertsons, and don't forget all the fast food restaurants and many chains they got for, of course, Panda Walk, this Chinese restaurant, Chinese Golden Fountain, Othello, and also the Chinese restaurants here in Moses Lake, and Chinese Wall here in Tri-Cities, and also Punjab Palace, Punjab Party Hall, Government Way, and also Seattle, Washington, and also the cuisines they have, the processes for all potato factors and potato chips, potato tappers, donut shops, and also donut shops have coffee shops. Coffee shop has Simon's Malls. Simon Malls have apparel. They got wardrobe. You got Nike products, and also the Catavast program, which is the Gold's Gym. And the Gold's Gym is in Kennedy, and that Kennedy is in California. And the Kennedy Gym is the Gold's Gym. The Gold's Gym has, of course, Florence Beach. Florence Beach is, of course, Gold's Gym. And before that was Chicago Title. Chicago Title had a gym called Gold's Gym. And before that was the Forum. The Forum was called the Castle. Now, Castle is a novelty shop across the street. And now it's Carl's Jr., Lowe's, Red Robin, Ranch and Home, and Texas Cattle. And PF Chains. They got PF Chains, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and don't forget Denny's. And don't forget the Zips. They have Gems, burgers, small patties, triple patties, and they also got the Wendy's. They got that Burger King, and they also got the administration office called Sonic. And they also got the Crazy Chicken, Pollo Loco, was attached to Denny's, of course. And also administration office that have fast food products. They have, of course, Jack in the Box. They got Wendy's, Arby's, and all the fresh meats are cut and sliced by the slicer and cheese. And also the accessories that have it attached to all that good and don't forget the buffets they provide. There's Golden Corral, Country Club, Granny's, and also the administration office they had. Used to be called Golden Corral, now called the Rock Top. PF Chains at one time used to be PF Chains in Spokane, Washington, and Spokane, Washington, PF Chains Tri-Cities. Now is a part of Simon's Mall. That parking lot, they don't own it. It's just PF Chains is leasing it. They'd bought the property, but the property ain't for sale. So they're promoting a lot of cuisines, plates, fast patterns. And Regal Cinemas, right next to it, is decommissioned. And the railroad cars transport is from Lamb Weston. Bowles Road, Kennewick, Pasco, Richland, Pasco, and also Warden, Washington. Don't forget Quincy. And transport, export, import, providing services all through the world. That's China, India, and also don't forget the foreign relations, foreign cooperation overseas, which is 5 oceans and 7 continents. And coming to you live.